Hey, what is up, plant community? So, it's kind of in the night, so I just want to start first. Sorry for the dark quality of the video. I have my light on, but it's not really picking up the lighting for the video. Anywho, I'm going to be doing a complete repot because I got kind of partially to it, and then I decided, well, let's just do a video on how to repot the fiddle leaf fig for those who don't know. So in here, I have my soil, which you can see if I can kind of get in the light for you to see. Okay, well, you can't really very well see it. Anywho, I'll see if I can get light actually so you guys can see it better. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I did manage to get light. So this is a soil I am currently using. So here's my beautiful fiddle leaf fig here. So this is a soil I am currently using. It holds a lot of moisture, which is something you want for this particular species. So here I have my soil mixture. On the bottom is more soil that will hold more moisture. So it's kind of mixed up, which is alright. The key is to have soil that can hold moisture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole guy and I am going to completely repot him. Mainly his in his little pot here. He's been in this pot for a while now. He hasn't dropped no leaves. He hasn't done really anything. So I feel like that probably should change. I'll be right back. Okay, I feel like that's kind of better. Anyways, so I'm going to repot this guy from this pot right here. He's just been in the pot for a while. He hasn't grown. He hasn't done anything. He's just really kind of stood still. Hasn't really even dropped any leaves, which is all right. I don't want him to grow anyways. It's winter time, so logically, I don't want him to continue to grow. But as you can see, he did stop with a bud on the inside. Let me get this real quick. We'll kind of look in there. But yeah, inside is a bud. And yeah, that just it just hasn't produced any more foliage. And as you can see, it looks like it's grown for a while and then the leaves just shrunk. And that is due to it being root bound in the pot. So we're just gonna take it right out of the pot here. As you can see, it's not really all that root bound, but it's root bound enough to put it in a new pot. So we'll definitely have to either remove some soil or tickle the roots a bit. I'm going to try tickle the roots. So I'll be back when I've got that done. Okay, so I actually had to take a bit of soil out of the pot, so we'll just take it now. As you can see, I did tickle the roots a bit, not too much. These trees particularly do not like it when their roots are heavily touched. So it's fitting in the pot quite nicely. So now I'm gonna fill it in around the pot. It's only a few inches bigger, not too much bigger. Now when it fills up this nursery pot, I'll honestly probably get it its own pot. But for now, we're gonna fill it in. So I'll be right back when I got that done, because as you can see, it's top heavy, so it's not gonna set up by itself. Alright, we got my fiddly fig all dressed up now with a nice little pot. Come over here. We'll, nope, not what I want. That's what I wanted, is this lighting. So, yeah, we got him all nicely potted up now, so we'll just take him Well, this is where we're going to water him at, is in the sink area. Not particularly there, though. More right there, right in the sink. So, this is a filter that I use. You can get them at Walmart. It distills the water for you. Good for your health. I use this now because I realize that, wait, if this water that I am using from the tap normally isn't no good for my plants, well, what is it really doing to my health then? And so I had to really think about that. So I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to switch to a system that definitely purifies my water. The water is particularly hard where I live, and it can make your leaves turn yellow. It has all sorts of things inside the water, which is potentially no good. So I try to keep my water mildly warm whenever I am watering. Now there is a, if you look, when I place it down like this, alright, I decide to switch it. That green light means that it is currently filtering the water, and the water is currently warm enough to be used. And so I'm going to, for the fiddly fig, you want to make sure you have particularly warm water you're using, or room temperature water. You don't really want to use cold water on them. It could definitely harm them. Okay, and we're filled up here with the water. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take it in the sink. I'm going to, of course, rotate it. The best time I find moving fragile ficus trees like this, like the weeping fig or even fiddly figs, is during the nighttime when they're not really active. So that way you don't risk the chance of it just completely dropping its leaves because you had to switch it out from its original light source to repot it. I'll be right back after I get done watering it. Okay, I just got done watering my fiddly fig here, and I think it will definitely start to grow now. I did not add any fertilizers because we still have a couple more months until spring, so I did water it. These particular species of ficuses like to stay quite moist. So it's good to have soil that holds onto the moisture for a little bit longer until it completely dries out. How you'll know it's time for the fiddly fig to have its water is the branches will start weeping. So, yeah, glad I finally got to it. I'm glad I had a video for you guys to watch about repotting the video. Of course, it was just simple, just put the soil around the pot, make sure you water it to get all the air bubbles out from the soil. That's going to be extremely helpful for your fiddly fig because you don't want any of those roots hitting big air pockets where it'll cause the root to die back. And of course, I made sure I evenly watered it throughout the pot, so I took my time because, I want good root growth on it, which I don't know why I'm treating it like a bonsai. It's not a bonsai, but it goes for any tree. You want the best for your tree. So, yeah, that's it. Really, that's really about it for repotting the fiddly fig. Fairly easy. Just, tickle the roots a little bit. I wouldn't recommend too much because, like I said, they could possibly drop their leaves. But this guy, for me, has particularly not done any of that. So I'm very happy of it, very proud of it. But yeah, that's about it. I'll start fertilizing in the spring when I am getting ready to bring the trees out. Otherwise than that, that's really about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a like, share, and subscribe, and share my videos. Really helps me out. Really helps me teach everybody about plants in general. And other than that, hope you guys have a good rest of the night. Thank you.